And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be...
Oh, the ball, in he goes again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Bellingham does well to get it back. Mbappe! And a chance! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. How Kubasi gets it clear. Still goalless at the moment. And he cuts out the supply. Balde. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that.
He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Chouameni bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
And that has been cleared. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target. Pedri looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Balde has it in a wide position. Balde puts a cross in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Ferran Torres. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that was no routine save.
Ferran Torres is offering a right smile there.
And it's Pedri.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And he's managed to gift it back. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Fermin. And it's Pedri. Played back in. Arda Güler. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Balde. And Rafinha. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Stood up well to him there. And he was quick to react. Now it's Yamal. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through.
Might want to be careful there.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that was very necessary. And he's lost his match. Shoots! Oh, it's gone in! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
After 63 minutes is number 10, Mbappe.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's superb. Ball is over the line. Deftly away. And they're quick to get it back. Now that looks a decent ball. Cleared without hesitation. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, well played. He got back really well. Can he get it through? Mbappe! And he's straight offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Mbappe.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Yamal. Number 23, Jules Koundé.
Oh, he's been... There's the shot!
Number 19.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Pinches it off him. Bernal gets over and intercepts. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Mbappe taking in the accolade. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rudiger with the clearance. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe, that's gone loose. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. And Bernardo Silva!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Nicely aimed pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Semenyo. Neither side yet able to find the net. Semenyo. Now that's well seen too. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Spread out to the left. Can he get it through? Half an hour played now. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Haaland.